Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Alicia, and in today's video, I will be reading books that I have been avoiding. So for this month's TBR, I let my husband pick out 5 books from my TBR cart over here. Some of those books on my TBR cart I have been low-key avoiding. Like, I threw them on there because I knew I wanted to get them read, but in the back of my mind, I was also like, please don't ever let these books get picked. But of course, he picked the ones I've actively been dodging. So today, we're diving into a reading vlog where I attempt to conquer my most unwanted, unloved, and maybe a little bit overhyped books. So the first book I'm going to be tackling is I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I've been avoiding this one because it's nonfiction and I'm just not a nonfiction girly. It takes a lot for me to pick up a book about a real person because when I'm reading, I don't like it to be based in reality, if I'm being honest. When it first came out, I was at the bookstore. I was so hyped about it, got home, and could not open it. So I kept putting it off, and then I ended up putting it on my TBR cart because I knew I did want to read it. I just needed that like push and motivation to do it. And my husband knew this actually because he was with me when I picked this up, and that's part of the reason he picked it out for my TBR was because he was like, "You still haven't read this?" And I was like, "No." And he loves nonfiction. That's his favorite genre, so he wanted to give me a little taste of his favorite genre, I guess. So without further ado, let's dive in. All right, update time on the Jeanette McCurdy book. I am loving this book so far. I don't know what she put in this, but it is addictive. I've actually been listening to it on audiobook on Spotify because I've just been like cleaning and like going for a walk and stuff like that. I've just been doing things where I'm like up and at them. So I've been listening to it rather than reading it, and it is so good. It's so cool to have her be the one to tell the story. I might actually pick up more memoir. I was gonna say memoirs, but that's not how you say that. I might actually pick up more memoirs after reading this so far because there's something about it being read by the person that it's one written by and then two like actually about their real life. Like there's something really addicting and really cool about that. So I am absolutely loving this book so far. I understand why it was so hyped, and I'm beginning to think that I agree with everyone and that it should be as hyped as it was. Not that I disagreed with anyone, but I think it's just one of those things when a book is so hyped, like overhyped, you're just kind of like, is it gonna disappoint? Is it not gonna meet up to the expectations that everyone else has said it will? You know, and you just kind of get scared of that. But so far this one has met every expectation and exceeded it. Like, this is so good. I already like highly recommend this book and I'm only 50 pages in. You guys, I can already tell this is gonna be one of the most bingeable books that I am going to read this year. I can already tell. I have not read one book this year that I have felt so addicted to. This is the first book of this year that I've actually not wanted to put down. That's not true. Okay, there's one other book, but I haven't talked about that book in a vlog yet, and I will talk about that in my wrap up. But so good. Oh my gosh, it's just so addictive. It's so good, so good. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. I finished it. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love this book. Okay, after reading this book, I really don't know why it took me so long. Like, I'm like, with how good this book was, I laughed, I cried. Honestly, my heart was broken for her so many times throughout this book, and I related to her so hard in some of the parts. And I am absolutely obsessed with her writing. Absolutely obsessed. I have so many good things to say about this book. This is getting my highest praise, to be honest. It's a 5 stars all around. And this is the first memoir. Why do I say it like that? Memoir. This is the first memoir I've possibly ever read. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know that I've ever read another person's memoir before, but I grew up watching iCarly. iCarly was a little bit after my time. Like, my prime time was of like watching those kind of shows was definitely Drake and Josh. And obviously iCarly came after it. So, but I still like watched it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like iCarly was still like, even though I was a teenager and like in high school, it was still a show that like I could watch and be entertained. So I did watch it growing up. So that's why I was really excited about this book, because I felt like I knew her. And reading this book, I realized I didn't. Like, I would never have guessed everything she was going through from what we were told in the media and like seen on screen during this time for her. So I'm like so proud of her, and I don't even know her. Like, I don't actually know her, but I am so proud of her for writing this book and like telling her story. No words. Like, I don't know what to say because it was just so good, and I don't feel like I have adequate words to express that. So anyways, that's that on this book. I am so glad that my husband picked this out for me for this month because this was such a good time. Like, even though I cried, like, such a good time, such a good read. I highly recommend to literally anyone, If you don't like this book, please comment in the comments why you didn't like it, because I simply cannot think of one reason. So what was the reason? Okay, anyways. Okay, so now that we are done with our first book of the books I've been avoiding, it's time to move on to our second book. The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Evelyn, I'm not sure how it's going to be pronounced. We will see. I have the audiobook. This is one of those where I got the audiobook because I've been avoiding this one for so long because it just doesn't interest me. I don't remember how I got this book, if it was a gift, if it was something I picked out randomly. I have no recollection, or if it was even a book that like my sister gave me that she has read. I cannot recall. So I don't know how this book got into my hands, but it did. And now I feel the need to either read it or get rid of it. So yeah, this one I think I've avoided because one, the storyline just doesn't interest me. It doesn't call out to me. So this is what's on the back of the book, and this is all that I know about it because I never hear anything about this book. And I think that's another reason is I am a big, like, if a booktuber I watch talks about a book, I immediately am excited and like want to read that book. I've not heard anyone talk about this book, so kind of why I've been putting it off. But Evelyn Hardcastle will die every day until Aiden Bishop can identify her killer and break the cycle. But every time the day begins again, Aiden wakes up in the body of a different guest, and some of his hosts are more helpful than others. So that's what the back says, and I will say this kind of sounds like a Happy Death Day situation if you guys have seen that movie. I love that movie, but I will say there is something about a movie like that where it's a repetitive day. When I tell you guys, I cannot do repetitive stuff. Like, if it's like, oh my gosh, The Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter is a great example because loved Harry Potter growing up, hated The Prisoner of Azkaban 100% because it was so repetitive, because we had to watch things over again, and I hated that because they like go back in time or whatever and like do things. I hated it. I hate the repetitiveness because I don't know if I just have a really bad attention span or what, but I hate the repetitiveness of movies and books like that. So that's why I keep feeling like I'm gonna hate this. Like, I'm not gonna enjoy it. So we will see. And also I just feel like from the back, it just doesn't sound like there's enough stakes for me to be interested, but we will see. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. But today, we are going to let this book have a fighting chance. So, without further ado, let's get into it. We gotta solve this mystery. What's new, Scooby-Doo? That's what this book makes me think of. Except for I like Scooby-Doo, so we'll see. Maybe I'll like this book because I like Scooby-Doo, but I'd rather watch Scooby-Doo, honestly, than read this book, but we're gonna give it a try. Okay, bye. Okay, hey you guys. So I've been listening to this book, and I'm about 100 pages in. Sorry if you can hear the dogs playing with their toys. Let's go see what they're up to. What do you got? Is it an octopus? That looks pretty awesome, huh? Do you think you could keep quiet while I'm trying to record? Probably not. Okay, well that's fine. I just have to deal because you're the cutest thing ever. I'll allow it. Back to the update at hand. I'm not vibing with it. I'm so bored out of my mind. I don't want to keep listening. Especially, I think, going into this book after reading the Jeanette McCurdy book that was so good. I'm just not into this. This is so boring. I think I avoided this one for a reason at this point. Like, I think I avoided it for a good reason. It's just not very good, in my opinion. I'm sure a lot of people love this kind of book, but for me, it's just boring. Like, I feel like it's just a cozy mystery where I don't care about the characters. And I don't relate to any of the characters. Like, it's a bunch of rich people, and I just don't relate to any of these characters. I don't care about any of them. And usually I'll give a book 100 pages, and then that's when I decide that's when I will allow myself to decide if I want to DNF or not. I want to DNF. Like, so I'm DNFing. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. I'm DNFing. This is one of those books that I'm going to give away. I can't with this book. I'm DNFing. I just don't care. So second book down, kind of, because it was DNF'd. But now we are on to our final book. Let me go get it. Or come with me. Why don't we go get the book? You won't be surprised about what the next book is if you watched my husband picks my May TBR. You will not be surprised. But if you didn't watch that, you will be surprised. Planet Barbarians. Now, I don't think I'm going to get this book done today, probably. I probably won't be able to get done with it until tomorrow. Now, that does depend on if I actually end up liking it and keep on reading it. This one I don't have the audiobook for, so I'm just gonna have to physically sit down and read this. So I love a good romance book, but this one I've been putting off because it scares me a little. My sibling got this for me a couple Christmases ago, and I have just been afraid of it ever since. Literally been afraid of it ever since. So I don't know. And it's so funny because I love a good dark romance, but this scares me. Like, what? Like, I can read a dark romance with all the triggers in the world, and I'm like, bet. Like, it's fine. This, I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, no. Like, what? So weird. Too weird for me. And it's like, girl, get a grip. So I'm finally gonna read this book. And my husband knew that going in. He knew that because I'll talk about this book sometimes. I'm like, I'm just so scared of it. I don't know. It's so out of my comfort zone, but it's on my monthly TBR thanks to my husband. So we are gonna start reading, and I'll probably update you guys on this one tomorrow. So wish me luck. Hey you guys. It is literally so much later than when I said I would talk to you guys again. It has been 2 days, like 2 full days since I last talked to you guys. My hair is crazy. I've been reading this morning and throughout the beginning of today. I got to about 100 pages. So if you don't know what Planet Barbarians is about, it's basically this like group of girls gets abducted by aliens, I guess, but then like the aliens that abducted them, they're like scary, okay? They're not good. And then those aliens, they like crash onto, I'm probably explaining this terribly, but they crash onto this like planet, and this planet has the barbarians. I know my hair is crazy. Please ignore. I look terrible. It's fine. The blue people, like that's the barbarians. I just can't help but feel icked out reading this book. And I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum. Like I know so many people enjoy this book, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like enjoy what you enjoy. I just don't think it's for me. So I am going to TNF. I love how 2 out of the 3 books that I have been avoiding reading, I'm like, I can't do it. Which I think it's kind of good though that I've like just gone ahead and tried so that I can just give it up. And I know some people are probably gonna say like, just write it out, but I can't. Like I have been doing anything I possibly can to not pick this book up. Like I just have no desire to read it. I don't know. It's just not my thing. It seems like it's very much smut. Like that's the majority of like what there is to enjoy. If you also like an alien subplot, totally, but that's just not my thing. The only time I like alien movies is very specifically like found footage alien horror. But like if there's any action whatsoever, I don't like it. If there's romance involved, I really don't care. Like I love a very specific alien storyline, and this is not it. So for me, this just isn't my thing. And trust me, there are lots of books, like I love a good dark romance. I love that kind of stuff, but this just doesn't do it for me. This is like, I don't even know what category to put this in, but I don't like it. I don't like it. It just isn't for me. And I have seen so many people rave about this, and it made me want to I wanted to love this, but I just couldn't. So anyways, you guys, I got to 100 pages in that and I decided to DNF. So let's talk about this disaster of a reading vlog. My next reading vlogs, trust me, I hate my hair right now. I literally can't get over it. It's terrible. But we're gonna move on. I need to stop looking at myself in the viewfinder. Okay, ignoring that I am a mess. Well, actually, you know what? This is perfect because I'm a mess. This vlog's a mess. Like, worst reading vlog ever. But I did get 7 Brew today, so that's my little, Literally, I was reading Planet Barbarians today, like I said. So while I was reading Planet Barbarians, I was like, okay, you just have to get to page 100 and then you can stop. And it's not that it was like bad. It literally just is that I do not care. Like I don't care about any of this. It's just not my thing. Anyways, I got through page 100 and I was like, I'm gonna reward myself with a sweet and salty from 7 Brew. Comment below your guys' 7 Brew orders if you have any. We just got a 7 Brew near us and I have been loving it. This is a sugar-free sweet and salty with almond milk, and it is so good. And then I think one of my other favorites that I've tried is like a sugar-free funnel cake with sugar-free caramel drizzle with almond milk. So good. I need to try more of their energies because I've only tried the like Georgia peach one, and that was really good, but I haven't tried any other ones. Anyways, back on track. So I rewarded myself because at least I tried, okay? But I have been just wanting to get this reading vlog over with because I had no desire to read these books. Thank you, Cameron, my husband, for picking these freaking books. But the Jeanette McCurdy book was a slam dunk. So I'm so happy that I was able to read that one this month. So happy with that. But we did have 2 DNFs. So we got a 5-star, the Jeanette McCurdy, and then we got 2 DNFs, this and the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. So overall, kind of not the greatest reading vlog, but like I said, we will have better reading vlogs. So we're about halfway through May right now as I'm filming this. I'm planning to do a reading my favorite booktubers favorite books reading vlog next. So because that one I'm so excited about, because literally all 4 of there's going to be 4 different books from 4 different booktubers that I love. I've been wanting to read all 4 of those books, so I'm really excited to get into that reading vlog because it's actually books that I'm super excited about rather than books that I've obviously been avoiding. And then after that, I'm like, well, we still have 2 books. Have my camera sitting on them right now. One sec. Okay. And we're back. So I actually have these 2 books on that were from my May TBR that I still need to read. And these will be in another reading vlog. I'm planning to do a 24-hour readathon where I read these after I do the booktuber video because I just want to read the booktubers' favorite books like now. Like I just cannot wait to get into them. So I'm just like, I want to do that one first, even if I probably should do the May one first to actually finish my May TBR. And I feel like as I keep making monthly TBRs, because I actually really do enjoy that because it gives me a goal and I love a goal. Like I am a goal-oriented girly, so I love a good goal. And I feel like if I hadn't made a TBR with 5 books, I don't know that I will have read as many books as I will having the TBR compared to if I didn't have the TBR. So I love having a monthly TBR. I think I will continue to do that throughout the rest of the year. And if I needed to, I think I would just put these into my next month's TBR. I would prefer, like I really want to try to get every TBR done in that month. Even if the reading vlog for it doesn't come out until the next month because like I finish on the last day of a month or something, I still really want to get these done in a timely manner like every month. So hopefully we can continue with that throughout the year. Yeah, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog, even though I will say I feel like this is probably going to be the worst reading vlog of the year because 1, I look like a mess the entire time. Like not once did I put myself together because I didn't want to read these books anyway, and so I just kind of was like, I feel like this is going to be the messiest vlog of the year, reading vlog of the year. I hope that the next reading vlogs are a little bit more put together. Let's hope. A girl can dream. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Okay, I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. I hope you guys enjoyed. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Give this video a like if you did like it. It does help out the channel. Oh my gosh, literally what is going on with my hair? And then also subscribe if you enjoy the chaos, I guess. Like I said, I don't think every reading vlog will be this chaotic and messy, but we will see. Also, I literally didn't even get any footage of me reading either. This vlog is just not it for me. I'm over this vlog. This vlog and me, we're done. I'm just ready to start the next vlog, okay? But now those books, at least I know 2 of them I can chuck and 1 of them will stay on my bookshelf forever because I really loved it. So, okay, I need to shut the heck up. Okay, bye. Love you, bye.